Time for a look at the news for this Thursday, the 20th day of April for 2017. Topping the news this morning, Caltrans has opened the east and westbound lanes of Highway 26 from Higdon Road to the North Fork McCallamy River Bridge. The highway was reopened yesterday at 4 p.m. officially, following a 69-day full closure due to storm-related damage. Final striping will be installed under a moving closure on Friday. For nearly 3 months, motorists in Amador and Calaveras counties endured up to 60-minute detours as Caltrans performed a variety of repairs addressing a roadside spill-out. That's what they're calling spill-out. It did kind of spill out if you saw the pictures of it. Also, rock slide and culvert replacements. Approximately 3 miles of Highway 26 just west of West Point were originally closed following the roadside spill-out near Higdon Road on February 10th. The very next day, February 11th, a rock slide covered the roadway near the Amador-Calaveras County line. While addressing these slides, workers identified 3 damaged culverts and several additional areas of roadwork failure within the road closure. This further added to the repairs needed to be done before the highway could be reopened. While the total amount has not yet been tallied, an estimated $3.5 million was spent on this emergency maintenance project. Caltrans, Ford Construction of Lodi, Neal's Controlled Blasting of Newcastle, and Far West Safety out of Lodi all worked on the project over the 60-plus day period.
Well, it appears Calaveras County still has no clear path toward permanent marijuana rules after a special meeting of the Board of Supervisors on Tuesday. Now, when faced with new marijuana rules and a rapidly expanding number of commercial growing operations, the Board of Supervisors last year put into place a temporary moratorium on new grows and implemented permit fees and regulations for whatever growers were operating at the time and submitted their permit applications. But since then, the permitting process has become bogged down, and illegal grows, those that came after the ordinance or did not apply for permits, continue to rise. Now, the board appointed Supervisors Garamendi and Mills to an ad hoc committee to come up with a new way to deal with the situation. Garamendi tells KVGC they agreed on a path that included a public process involving a cannabis control coordinator to create efficiencies in the process and make it clear that illegal grows will be eradicated. However, at a special meeting of the board yesterday, Mills told the board he had nothing to do with the plan and did not agree with it. Ultimately, the board dissolved the ad hoc committee and chose to not appoint a coordinator. That means things are basically the same as they were at the beginning of the year. Garamendi will be our guest here on KVGC at 7:40 a.m. on Monday to talk about the issue in depth.
A Calaveras County trial date for an Amador County man was postponed recently. According to court documents, Tyler Nichols was in court for a trial-setting conference, but both the prosecution and defense left the courthouse without a firm date in hand after Superior Court Judge Grant Barrett advised the parties that he would prefer to handle the matter when Scott Gross, Nichols' official counsel of record, was able to attend. Gross was unable to attend the conference due to another commitment. Nichols was arrested in August of 2016 after his son Jace was critically injured in a car accident in which Nichols was the driver. The boy later was pronounced dead at an area hospital. Nichols will return to court at 1:30 Friday afternoon to continue the trial-setting conference. He's currently being held in Calaveras jail. Bail remains at $1 million.
And the Amador Water Agency moving along with their new Buckhorn water treatment plant. The agency's contractor, Vince Aguera Construction, currently installing a large wet well that will operate below ground when completed. Now, according to the agency, the project at Buckhorn Water Treatment Plant is designed to upgrade water treatment processes to meet new, more stringent state requirements and conserve up to 14 million gallons of water each year. The project is fully funded by a grant of over $2 million from the State Water Resource Control Board. That loan will not need to be paid back.
And fans of airplanes and classic cars can see both this weekend at the Calaveras County Airport Fly-In and Open House. Airfair 2017 will take place on Saturday from 9 to 5 at the airport. There's no admission charge, and a small parking fee will be charged. They will have many different kinds of airplanes and classic cars on display. You can also take a scenic airplane ride if you get there early enough. $10 for kids, $20 for adults. There will be a radio-controlled aircraft demo and live music, too.
And no bingo today at the Amador County Senior Center. That's due to the lack of volunteers at the center. But don't worry, bingo will be back next Thursday, the 27th. If you have any questions, contact the Senior Center. But again, no bingo today. Bingo back next Thursday.
All right. That's a look at local news on this Gold Country. Thursday, the 20th day of April for 2017. From the KVGC News Center,
I'm JD.
And I'm Jim Geedy reporting.